The new Mac Studio is a powerhouse of a computer in a small desktop form factor, small enough in fact to be very easily portable. Mine spends most of its time in my home office, but 1 or 2 days a week we bring it to the studio to use it as an additional editing workstation. Now, of course, you could argue that a laptop would be more convenient, and that is true, but it wouldn't have worked for my specific use case. And I'm sure I'm not alone in having a Mac Studio that I occasionally need to transport. And I guess the question is, when you do need to transport it, how do you do that safely? With the Mac Studio shield case from Waterfield Designs, that's how. A few months ago, I tweeted that someone should make a nice padded carry bag for the Mac Studio. And Jeff Mayer kindly pointed me in the direction of Waterfield Designs. And they in turn sent me a link to their new Mac Studio shield case. So I placed an order, and here it is in this lovely waxed canvas and chocolate leather finish. It's also available in ballistic nylon with either chocolate or black leather. And it's a handsome looking thing, and it's very nicely made. The leather is naturally tanned, so it will take on a distressed look as it ages, picking up marks and scuffs, and I like that. I like that very much. There is a leather care card included which gives you instructions on how to remove the scuffs with a hairdryer, so if you prefer less patina on your leather, you do have options. The bag itself is perfectly sized to the Mac Studio, and it's got foam padding all around, and then it's covered in this lovely soft material. And that's important for the Mac Studio because, like many Macs that have come before it, it's got these sharp edges, and they just love to get dinked. But I'm pretty confident that that won't happen whilst it's in this bag. But obviously, protection from knocks and dings is not the same as full protection. Don't expect your Mac Studio to survive unscathed if you drop your bag. These materials are really high quality. The leather, which is just this top panel, and the handle here is really nice and thick. And the wax canvas is heavy duty 15-ounce material. And Waterfield say that stains can be wiped off with a damp cloth. If you opt for the ballistic nylon version, you're apparently getting the same material that bulletproof vests are made out of. And Waterfield say that it won't fade and will, I quote, stay amazingly new looking even after decades of use. When it comes to waterproofing, I think these fabrics would keep out a light rain shower. And the zippers are waterproof, but naturally it's not going to keep your Mac Studio dry in a downpour. To the top or front of the bag, you've got this zipped pocket, which is again lined with that super soft material. And there's also a foam lining between this pocket and the main compartment. It's actually an ideal size for a Magic Mouse. And it would also be the perfect size for a Magic Trackpad if they hadn't put the zip across the middle. It would have been far more useful to have the zip on one side of the bag so that you could just slide things in. On the other side of the bag we have an elasticated pocket, and that's a great place to put your power cord. And this elastic material is secure enough that the power cord is not likely to fall out, but there is no zipper here. I actually really like the design, although I do feel that there's an opportunity to have a slightly wider bag with a Mac Studio size compartment in it, and then extra space to carry your mouse, trackpad, and even a Mac keyboard. But then I guess you could argue if you need all of those things on a regular basis, buying a MacBook Pro might be the better solution. This is, though, a high quality item, and I'm pretty pleased with my purchase. Now, just to be clear, I spent my own money on this bag, and I haven't received any incentive or discount from Waterfield Designs. It's just the case that I'm reviewing something that I've bought to use myself. And I bought the bag specifically to protect the Mac Studio just in transit, and it's been doing a great job of that for the past few weeks. So when it comes to price, the bag itself is $129, and then you've got the option of 2 different shoulder straps. There's a basic 1-inch strap available at $20, and then there's the Supreme suspension strap at $44, and that's the one that I have here. It's a nice adjustable nylon strap with a comfortable gel shoulder pad, and it attaches to the bag on either side of the handle here with these metal carabiner clips. It's interesting that all of these bits of metal have got the brand stamped into them, and also the zip pulls are a unique design with the Waterfield name stamped into it. I think that's a nice touch. So the combo that I have here, that's $173. So not the cheapest bag in the world, but it's probably a fair price given that this is a niche product made to order in San Francisco. They're not being produced in bulk at a Chinese factory, so there is a premium. And that's especially true if you're not in the USA, as there doesn't appear to be any overseas distributors yet. So I placed my order on the 23rd of March, and the $173 translated into £136 by the time it left my bank account. But that doesn't include shipping or taxes. And Waterfield has a slightly odd approach to this. You place the order on the website, and then they later contact you with the shipping amount and the taxes. And you then have to go back to the website to pay for those. They did indicate to me that they ship to the UK all the time, so you'd think there might be a smoother way to do this process. But as it is, I had to place the order without knowing what I would be paying for shipping, and I don't like that much. As it turns out, international shipping was charged at $49, and then the import taxes were $65. Now that does mean that all of the import duties are paid, and I didn't have to do anything else, but that came to another £89, which brings my total expenditure for this bag to £225. So I placed my order on the 23rd of March, I then got the shipping costs and I paid all of those on the 24th of March. Waterfield shipped the product on the 13th of April and I received it on the 19th of April. I don't think that's too bad for a made-to-order product from the USA to the UK. I'm pretty happy with it. I really like the bag. Other than this odd front pocket, I don't think there's much to find fault with. So I've popped a link to sfbags.com in the description if you want to pick one of these up for yourself. Again, I don't earn anything from that. This is just a product that I like and wanted to share with you. And see you again soon for some more geekery.